Hi students, once more we meet. Okay, for today it's a very short lesson because I don't want to introduce you a new concept. Alright, that is force in current carrying conductor in the magnetic field. That's the next subtopic you have to learn. I don't want to include it today. Today I just want to confine ourselves into application of electromagnet. Application of electromagnet. Alright, application of electromagnet. You can refer your notes again. Alright, it is at page 65. Page 65. Alright, so this one, I just want to complete it. So the other day we discussed about two applications of electromagnet. Okay. Two application of electromagnet, that is electric bell and relay. So for today we are going to see microphone, basically microphone, how microphone works, okay, or not microphone, sorry, speaker, speaker. Microphone where you talk, alright, speaker where you hear. Usually you also can, sometimes we call it as earpiece, alright, sometimes we call it as earpiece, alright, because you put it in your ear to listen, people talking, alright. And another application is of course relay, electric relay, circuit breaker, circuit breaker. Okay, these are the two things we are going to see for today. It's rather a very short lesson. Okay, you can read up after listening to my explanation, read up and get the understanding. Again, in SPM they like to ask how this thing works. Usually it's given about 3 to 4 marks, right? Okay. So, have you ever wondered how a microphone, when you listen to your phone, you can hear people talking, right? Okay, but if you open up inside, okay, you can see some of the basic parts. This is a very basic schematic diagram. Alright, so inside you can see, of course, the wire. You can see the wire coming to your in the microphone. Okay, this wire is actually carrying the current from the mic where the person talks. Okay, when you have your telephone receiver, you have a place to talk, that's your microphone. You can hear people talking, alright. Suppose the other person is talking in the microphone, that current comes through this and it goes to your ear, alright. Goes to the speaker and then you can hear the person talking, alright. Okay, so what actually happened here is when the person talks, the other side, alright, some electrical impulses is created. How the electrical impulses is created from the sound energy, how it becomes electrical energy, or sometimes we call it as a audio signal. We will see that later, alright. But basically what actually happens is when you talk, you generate current by moving a magnet in a magnetic field, in a coil. So that coil will generate current and that current will vary according to your intensity of your voice, the loudness of your voice, alright. So this is the current, okay. So this current comes in a various form, in a various value, and it goes into this coil, alright. Here, as you can see here we have a permanent magnet, alright, and over here we have a coil, alright. So what actually happens is, once the current goes to the coil, this becomes electromagnet. And here you can see what is written here, iron diaphragm. Iron can be attracted by magnet, right? So when you talk, the current varies here. So as you already learned the other day, alright, that the magnitude of the strength of the electromagnet depend on the current and number of turns, alright, and also the material of the coil, or where the coil is made of, alright. So over here we are now focusing on this part, okay. So when you talk, the current comes from the speaker, the other side, and this current varies, okay. The variation of current when it goes to the soft iron core, alright, in the coil, so this soft iron core becomes magnetized. The strength of the magnet will vary according to the current, that is according to your loudness that you talk. So when the current varies, what happens? The strength of electromagnet varies, so it gets attracted by this attract the diaphragm. So what happens? The diaphragm start to move in and out, or in other words, is vibrate. And you all know that the basic thing about sound energy you learn in wave is vibration, alright. So vibrate can create sound. So here the iron diaphragm when vibrates, according to the intensity of the current, that means according to the strength of the electromagnet, the vibration varies. So this vibration will vibrate according to the frequency of the person talks the other side. Okay, that means the person talks got two things. As he talks, it generates current in the speaker. So that speaker, at the same time, the current also vary according to the frequency of your voice. So variation of frequency will vibrate accordingly, and the strength of the vibration, okay, how hard it moves, depend on the magnitude of the current that comes here. Alright, the current comes here, and then so this vibration generate the sound. Okay, so it get amplified and it attracts. So please read up. So as you can just say, it's just a 3 sentence, so I think I don't mind reading to you. The varying current from the microphone flows through the coil in the electromagnet earpiece. Alright, earpiece. Okay, the pulls the iron diaphragm towards the electromagnet. The distance which depends on the current. Okay, so how far it moves is depend on the magnitude of the current. That means how strong the current, how strong the electromagnet. And then as a result, the diaphragm moves in and out, produces a sound wave that replicas those enter the microphones. Okay, so how it enters, so that how the vibration comes. So this is a very basic thing how the what you call a speaker works. Okay, current comes, sound and electrical energy, electromagnet, sound, vibration, mechanical energy, sound energy. Okay, so electrical energy comes in, alright, give you the mechanical energy or kinetic energy, and then sound energy comes. So how this electrical energy comes is from the sound energy. So sound energy become electrical energy become mechanical energy generates sound. Okay, so you talk, goes to the microphone, goes to the speaker, get back the sound. Okay, so that's the basic things. So when you explain, please you have to include the energy change as well. Electrical energy, mechanical or kinetic energy, and then vibration give you the sound energy. Okay, so this is how a microphone works. And the other one is the circuit breaker. I am very sure in your house sometime when it's lightning, suddenly the whole power is cut off because you want to protect the electrical appliances. During the thunderstorm, lightning, sometimes a sudden surge in the current that comes close to the electrical circuit. Okay, these may cause damage to your electrical appliances in the house. Maybe during thunderstorm you are turning on the TV and watching. Suddenly there is a strong lightning, huge current comes. If this circuit breaker is not there, your whole TV set will burn. Okay, similarly all other electrical appliances will spoil. So this is actually protector for home appliances. Alright, automatically it cuts off the current. Okay, how it works, you have to be a bit careful here. Alright, first the current comes from the main supply to our house. Okay, it goes through this contact. Okay, this contact, there's a contact here. That means when the spring pulls, it can cut off. You can see through this contact, the current. Okay, the current comes here through this contact. It passes and goes through here, this electromagnet, and goes. Okay, so here that's the thing I told you just now. Be careful. All right. And the normal current which comes to our house, let's say about 13 ampere, current comes to the house, or around 30 ampere is the main supply. So this current goes through this contact and goes to the electromagnet. So the whatever current, let's say 30 ampere current that goes through this electromagnet, this is magnetizes. But what happened here is that current that passed through here is not strong enough to pull this soft iron armature. This is magnet, this is soft iron. Magnet supposed to pull, but the strength of the magnet is not strong enough to pull. Okay, the current which is coming here is not, it is electromagnet. Normally this is electromagnet. Okay, it is the magnetic property still there, but it cannot pull because the current magnitude, alright, the current magnitude is not strong to pull this and make this electromagnet to pull this iron catch. Right? Okay, so let's say suddenly there's a surge, 50 ampere current flows. So this huge current flows in a split second. So this huge current, when it goes to this electrosoft iron, this magnetizes. So this becomes very strong magnet. What happens? It pulls. Once the thing get pulled, you can see once the thing comes over here, right? That means once the thing comes over here, this iron catch. Once it comes here, what happens? It's no more holding this, right? So this will come over here ready, naturally, cutting off the current that is coming through just now. Alright, so it opens up. So huge current magnetizes very strong. It pulls this iron catch. When the iron catch is pulled, this spring pulls back and it goes there, and the main current got cut off. Alright, that means your house immediately at that instant, the huge current, surge in the current will make a strong magnet and pull this iron catch, so break the contact. So once the contact is broken, there's no more current flow in the circuit, and your house appliances safe for that moment. Okay, then no more current. So what you have to do? Reset button. Usually your house, your father, they know. You go to the circuit control box there. It's the main switch. We can just reset back the button. So once you push back the button, once you push back the button, the contact comes back, and then current start to flow. Alright. Okay. Suppose your house got short circuit. One of the circuit, one of the plug is spoiled or what. There's a short circuit. That means the live and the neutral wire always in touch. So whenever you turn on that switch, there's a cut off. Whenever you turn on that switch, the thing cut off because huge current flows. So what happened here is, whenever you turn the faulty switch, huge current comes and it cuts off. So you have to go and reset and reset. That means there is a faulty in one of your switches in your house. So what you have to do, you have to call the electrician. You don't repair yourself, right? Call the electrician and they will repair for you. So once the repairs is done, then when you reset, the circuit won't be cut off. Alright, so it is actually to safeguard your house in case there is a short circuit or there is a huge lightning, surge the current from the generator or from the supplier, and this will cut off the thing. So that's the use of that circuit. That's why they call it as a circuit breaker. It means your house circuit is broken. It's broken when there's a huge current comes. So this is how it works. So we get it up. There's about 4 or 5 sentences only there, right? So please read up and get the understanding. So once we have questions on this, and usually it comes in structured questions. So we can discuss that. So I think that's the short lesson for today. So till we meet again, we have been following news and all that. So they are telling, usually I have given about 2 weeks notices before the school opens. Definitely when the school opens, I don't know about other classes, but the Form 5 classes are on. Form 5 and Form 6 classes will be open first. Alright? So be prepared to come, and of course you have to observe a lot of new things. Like I'm going to see entirely a new setup in schools. Maybe one class will break up into 2 or 3 classes for social distancing to protect ourselves. So a lot of new things coming up, so please bear with me. And one more thing I'd like to tell you. So whatever I've already done, this is the 11th, part 11, that means I've done already 11 clips. So once you come back, please tell your other friends you're taking it light. I'll give you a test, and that test, the marks will be included in your term exam. I'll make sure it will be included in your term exam. And the questions all will be from the teaching that I've done using the video clip during this Chuti PKT, right? So I won't teach you anything, straight away test based on this. So make sure you watch, you read up, you do the questions, whatever I'm giving you, so that you won't miss out the lesson and do well in the exam. Alright, so please inform your friends. Don't take it light. I'm taking a lot of effort and time to do this, right, from time to time. So in fact for this clip also I've given you about few days before I come out with this. So that's to give you, because I am very sure other teachers also giving you work. Alright, so you have to catch up that work, and usually during the break time you become a bit lazy. You want to take your own time, get up very late. So all become habitual, all the negative habituals picks up, and sometimes half an hour job you take about 3-4 hours to do. So gear up yourself and be active. So please do up your lessons. Follow my lessons, read up and do the questions. I'm sure you can do very well. So the test will be immediately after the school opens from all the PDP using the video clips. So I won't teach you straight away, I give you the test, so you don't say you don't know. Because the lessons are there, you can view anytime you want, you can view how many times you want. So till then we meet up. So have a nice day. See you all. Bye.